Hey, what is going on, guys? Drifter458 here, and today welcome back to another Forza Horizon 2 news video. Now this one is going to blow your freaking mind towards the end, so I'm going to save the best to last, guys. But first, I just want to give a couple of shout outs to some people that have been helping me out in the past couple of days. Now, first one is Peter Norris. He gave me this information on Facebook last night, so I wouldn't have known this without him, so big thumbs up to you, man. And also I want to give a shout out to Rebound Tuner and IG Brownlee for sending me 4 cars on Horizon, including this little Toyota here, because it is a drifting god. It really is a drifting god, not me, the car is. So yeah, big thanks for you guys back there. So yeah, anyway, getting from all that aside, we are going to talk about the information that we just got. So yeah, now the official Xbox magazine has recently had an interview with the creative director at Playground Games, Ralph Fulton. So yeah, in the interview he's kind of informed them of like new gameplay features for Forza Horizon 2, and I'm going to list them right freaking now. Oh yeah. So yeah, according to Ralph Fulton, the new location / map, which is in Southern Europe, and just in case you didn't know that already, is going to be 3 times bigger than Forza Horizon 1. So yeah, he's meaning like 3 times as much drivable terrain as the original game, and he also says that it will take players over 100 hours to achieve 100% in the game. That is the crew levels of progression here. That is mental, absolutely mental. So, because I remember in an interview with one of the guys from the crew team that they said it's going to take around about 100 hours to fully complete all the stuff, which is bonkers, absolutely bonkers. So yeah, where's Dizzy Rascal when you need him? Because some people think I'm bonkers. Yeah, that song's just been stuck in my head all day, I don't know why, but yeah. Moving on, and it says that Horizon 2 is going to support up to 12 player multiplayer, including new cross-country races which are free to burst any and all road barriers. So the first Horizon game only had 8 people online, I believe. Now this is moving up to 12. Personally, I would have liked 16 or even more, because if it's going to be a bigger world, and obviously the Xbox One has more power than the 360, if you know what I mean. So even though the game is coming out on both consoles, which I think was a brilliant move by Turn 10, absolutely brilliant move. So yeah, basically when it says you can burst any and all road barriers, that is getting me thinking. You might have heard me in the other video explaining how it's kind of like Test Drive, where you can go off-road now. Hopefully you can go properly off-road and like get a big massive pickup truck like an F-150 Raptor and just go, yeah, I'm going off-road, bitches, yeah. But hopefully it's like that, hopefully. But yeah, moving on, and it says that drop-in, drop-out co-op is supported, and apparently switching to like online play is going to trigger a brief cinematic. So it's going to be like showing you the front of the car for some reason, but otherwise it doesn't really interrupt the gameplay, which is kind of like a GTA 5 story style. Like when you want to change between Michael, Franklin and Trevor, it just kind of goes zoom, zoom, like zooms out in that. So it's going to be like a brief one of them, but hopefully not as long. So moving down to the next article bit, and it says that Ralph continues to explain, I actually banned my designers a long time ago from using the terms single player and multiplayer. Those are old fashioned terms, they're last gen terms, which is a hell of a big statement, it really is. And then it continues to say that this doesn't wash anymore. We have one game, a unified structure, basically meaning like combined single player and multiplayer in one, like the crew basically, which applies equally if you're playing solo with drive avatars or online with your friends, which is very good indeed. And it also says, and that means wherever you are, whether you're in free roam or in races, online or solo, everything you do contributes to your progression. You're always leveling up, earning rewards regardless of what you're doing in the game. Now this sounds similar to Forza Motorsport 5, because if you're online, if you're doing like career races, if you just want to do like a little free race with like AI components and stuff like that, or opponents, not components. But yeah, you always get money, you're always leveling up for it, which is very, very good on that front, because Turn 10 have actually said that they're going to be working a lot more closely with Playground Games to like develop Horizon 2, so it's very, very good news that they're actually having some input on this one, because it's going to be awesome. It really, really is. So moving on further down, and it says the original game skills, like when you're like drifting about, as you can see on screen right now, 12,000 drift points. Oh yeah. I know a lot of you guys have probably got a lot more. I know I crashed into a few things in this one, but it was quite late at night when I was recording this, and I was pretty tired, so yeah. But yeah, moving on, and it says the original game skills are now linked to perks such as temporary ghost state when you're trying to escape a clash online or something like that. Now these unlock over the course of the game and may dramatically enhance how you play. Now this sounds like kind of like passive mode from GTA Online. Now if you picture it like a ghost mode, like in a racing game, where people can just drive through you rather than like crashing into you, if you know what I mean. That's a really, really good idea. I'm glad they actually brung that, because I'm not too sure if that's what it is yet, guys. Don't quote me on it being like that, but it actually sounds like that. That's a very, very good idea, because if you get like a troll and like a Hummer or something like that, which you used to get on Forza Horizon 1 online, just coming smashing you endlessly, you can just hit that button and they can just drive through you, which is very, very, very good indeed. Because the amount of freaking Bugatti Veyrons and freaking Lamborghini Aventadors that have done that to me is insane. It's absolutely insane, especially in Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012, because that game was freaking mental for that. So yeah, moving on again. But basically, I've saved the best thing to last, saved the best couple of things to last here. And that is that racer clubs now have room up to 1,000 players, and there's going to be new online hangouts called car meets. Holy shit, car meets! I mean, as soon as I first heard this, I was like, poof! Its head exploded. I was like, wow! Now it gives you a description of what it's going to be. So it says car meets where you can show off your liveries and tunes. So tuning has been confirmed for Forza Horizon 2. Now, if you guys don't believe me, I'll leave the link down below from where I get everything. Is the official Xbox magazine, and it is the Ralph Fulton, the creative director, who is saying this. So it's unbelievable. Tuning is finally in, guys, to a Forza Horizon game. So yeah, we all wanted it in the first one. Even though I'm not a massive tuner, I wanted it in the first one, because like I always tune like 4-wheel drive cars to be a bit more drifty. So yeah, it's absolutely awesome that tuning's coming in. And you can also buy cars from other players now. It says in the article that it's not clear whether this actually involves real money, aka microtransactions. I really freaking hope not, because I really hate that in games these days, that you have to pay money to buy cars and freaking stuff like that, which is very, very annoying. But since it is like you're buying another person's car, would it not make a hell of a lot more sense if it was in-game credits, because they can use that to buy new cars? It would make a hell of a lot more sense, because I don't exactly want to give my money to actual other persons. So yeah. Then it continues to say, what else did it say? I've lost the place here, guys. I've lost the freaking place. But yeah, it also says from the actual car meet itself, when you're just sitting there showing off your car, you can trigger quick showdown races. This means like if you want to challenge one of your friends, like going a race down a mountain or something like that, or near the area which you're at, you can just hit the button, challenge them to it, and if they accept it, you can have like a quick race in that. But the one great thing about this is that when you finish the race, it automatically brings you back to the car meet, which is really, really cool, because I don't think there's any big games like this where you actually have a car meet. But because I know you could do it in GTA where you could just show up with cars, but there's not actually been like a proper in-game car meet like feature, if you know what I mean. Let's just say that. But it's quite good that they actually bring you back to the car meet, which is awesome. So big news that tuning is finally back, and I'm so glad of that, guys. I'm so glad that is in Forza Horizon. The car meets I am ecstatic for, because I'll be holding a hell of a lot of them when the game comes out, and I'll be doing a hell of a lot more like online lobbies when like the crew in Horizon 2 comes out. It's going to be bonkers, guys. Cannot wait until E3 to see more of this. And make sure to stay tuned over the next couple of days, because there's going to be a hell of a lot more news coming this week, next week, and the whole month basically, because of IGN's first, because that's where I tend to get all the information from. IGN's first like month of games or something, like they're bringing like the new exclusive games, and Forza Horizon 2 is the first one. So yeah, anyway, if you've not already subscribed to me if you want to hear the latest news on Forza Horizon 2 as soon as I get it. And if you've enjoyed the video, please do leave it a like, much appreciated, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and also tell me what you think down below of like the whole new news. Are you excited for the car meets and like other stuff like that? It's going to be bonkers, guys. So thanks for watching, see you next time, and peace.